glorious day. It makes a change. I've been trying to come up here, honestly, for about 3 days now. We've had so much rain, it's spoiled it. Great for the garden. Let's have a look. Here we go. Classic gone to seed. Actually, there's not. I'll be able to pick. I'll be able to show you later as well and pick all that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's that 40 days sick. No, mine's. I was talking. Steve emailed or mentioned somewhere. His is 40 day. What am I talking about? Broccoli. Mine's 60 day. So it has been a while since I've actually gotten into the garden and had a look around. Everything looks okay. The intention is I wanted that bed there. I want to get sorted for, it's garlic time, you know what I mean? I'll kind of planning, so I don't know if there's many even on the things, but I'm going to tackle that, tidy that bed up, get it all sorted, ready for the garlic. Everything else is looking all right. You know, look at this. It was just last minute to kind of throw it over. It was getting pecked by the birds, but they seem to be okay there now. That bed's all finished as well. It's just coming to the end. Coming to the end of the season. Right, let's tackle that. It has this feeling of like putting things to bed. I've got my hurry knife. Just get yours there. Oh. These big old roots. There. I couldn't get that out. Just a little root as well, but I'm picking like secondary ones, you know, so I'll open them up and see if we do get any sweet corn left. Oh, we're getting there. There we go. Just been putting some of that the wood chip in there for that first batch. Just hopefully be a good mix. I mentioned before, every time I put a bit in there, I just put a bit of this chipwood thing in that I got given off a tree surgeon. Now, I'll show you in a second, but remember those green tomatoes? I'll come down and tell you there. So I picked about half. There's actually still some on this side. There's loads still on that side. But I picked in weight about 2.5, 3 kilograms of that. And I just looked up green tomato chutney. The first one that came up was the BBC. So I just, dead simple recipe. I just got the vinegar, the pickling vinegar from Morrison's, soft brown sugar, and chopped up all them. There's bloody loads, to be honest. Chopped up all them tomatoes, and I was funny. I was still in like denial, you know what I mean? Because they were like the little brutal hard things, you know what I mean? But I chopped them up. I did actually. The BBC one says with a tablespoon of sugar, just with onions, just leave them overnight. You know, like so it breaks down. So the salt breaks them down. Did I say sugar there? Salt. So a tablespoon of salt, and then the next day add in your stuff, as you can see, and it was. I've got the bloody jars of it now, mind you. And it's funny, when I first tasted it, I was like, oh, ah. But then I've just let it, you know, settle. I put it in the jars and I had a bit more and I thought, you know what, that's ideal and it'll be lovely with Cumberland sausages and fried eggs, you know, that kind of thing, and cheese and crackers, of course. But I was chuffed to bits. Like I say, I've got jars of it now. So if you have a recipe for the rest of these green tomatoes, let us know. Go on, just drop us an email. Which one would be best? sofanauts@gmail. I'll try and remember to put it. I'll probably forget. Sofanauts, or leave a comment, but I might miss the comment, to be honest. But anyway, right here, come on, down here. To be honest, there's not really that much prepping I need to do. It's a nettle leaf, but it's nice soil. Give it a little, because I'm for never doing this, I'm always just leaving it, but I shouldn't. It's nice and nice, ready for the garlic. What garlic you's putting in, where you're getting your garlic from, and what kind you're putting in. The last one I put in was some purple, I forget what it was called, purple one, and it came from like eBay, somewhere like that, but it was a great, you know, I've got oodles of it left, so I'm not sure what. I'm putting some in there, and I'm going to put some in the polytunnel as well, if you remember. But what you're putting in, what garlic? Now, these are what I picked. These are the little secondary ones, and maybe I'll get some. We'll do some and have a look. See what we've got. Oh, that's all right there. Can you see that one? Just a little one, but you know, a little side on your plate. That'll do. Right, I'll get these done. You don't have to watch this. There we go then. I mean, that's the biggest one, but even that little one, you know, on a plate, be all right. So that's the last of them. They've been good, mind you, and I forget what variety they were. They were just a last minute buy in a garden centre. Before I go, I'll just remember, I'll show you this rab. Oh, is it rab? Oh. That's a nice, they're nice ones, them. Pity some have went to seed, but never mind. That's it. Just steam it minutes, to be honest. So I think, although I haven't been up for a couple of days, you know, a grand job's been done. There's that rab there, all kind of sorted. It looks a bit, it doesn't feel like a vegetable, but it's once it's on the plate it does, but there it just looks a little bit like almost weed-like. So as we go, and I pick some more potatoes. I think majority of them are Charlottes in there, so I've only got, I'm not going to even bother with that, 3 buckets left there, and then I'm kind of really onto them ones. Right, look after yourselves, take good care.